Hello Aquarius, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and this is your weekly reading for the week starting the 5th of June till the 11th of June. It's a brief weekly snippet, as I call it, and so it gives you a quick overview of the sort of energies you can expect over the week. And so it will apply to different areas and to different degrees for different people watching. And well, because it's a general reading, and if you wanted to have answers to personal questions, then you could order a reading via my website. The link will be below. And let's just see what your overall messages are for this week, Aquarius. So we start with truth and integrity. It's you're the third reading this week, and it's the second time it's come up. So there is something about this that is important for you this week to remember. And you also have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. So probably just a reminder that things come and go, that there is a flow to life, and that there's a flow to your body and your energies. And let's see how that pans out in relation to your tarot cards this week. Oops. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's start with this one. So you start with the World in Reverse. So the World in Reverse is, after the World card, is just generally a card that is very what I would say karmic. It is a major arcana card, so it is related to your worldly existence. And in reverse, it may well relate to the cycles and rhythms here already given, with in terms of maybe your energy is a bit low, or maybe you feel a bit out of touch with your world in some way or another, and not totally connected with your environment, maybe the broader world or your close environment. And this is the energy you're coming in with this week. So this may apply to one area in your life. Could be health, could be related to your health situation as well, with the cycles and the rhythms here. Feeling maybe a bit under the weather or lack of energy. Or it could also mean just generally feeling a bit, I was going to say, dismayed about the environment you're in or the world around you. So more like a psychological aspect of it. It could also relate to, say, your world within the workplace, like feeling a bit out of tune with your work environment. Now there is an advice here straight away to keep your truth here and to keep your integrity. So not to be negative, not to lose your temper, not to feel too down in yourself. Just to really stick with what you truly know is you in your heart center, you know, and how from there your behavior, your feelings will sprout from a center of truth. And so there's an honoring here about your energy level or in one area of your life, and being truthful with it, acknowledging it, and if it's in relation to other people, keep your integrity. This is because you're coming from a place with slight dissonance here in one area of your life. Now we've got the Three of Rods here, Three of Wands. And I always interpret this card very much as a manifesting card, like in manifesting something. And there's a lot of energy with the rods. It's the fire suit of the tarot deck, really. It gives the energy, the power, the creative power. And the Three of Rods often refers to manifesting, creating, and developing something. So if you come from a place where you feel out of rhythm in some way or another with yourself or with the environment or with some people, then there's also an energy here towards manifesting. And you've got temptation here. So again, it is important to remember that there will be forces this week that will want to take you offline, take you out of center somehow, that you might be tempted into something that you don't, in your heart of hearts, don't actually agree with. And maybe against the feelings, maybe against your energy, your physical energy. Say, for instance, if this relates to your physical energy, then you may need to listen to a period where you need to take some rest, and friends may be calling you and say, come out, we want you to come out with us, we want to go and see this or do that, and the temptation may be there. So you then need to speak with your truth and your honesty and your integrity, and explain why you need to honor the state you are in how you're feeling in yourself or the situation. So that will be an example for your physical situation, but this could be related to a work relation or a home relationship, or it's just something that is wanting to take you away from your integrity or your truth, and not honoring what's right for you in that moment. That you may face. It's very similar to, I think it was the Capricorn reading just now. I'm not 100% sure, but it's very similar like that. So let's have a look here. So you've got the Sun card in reverse. So again, it tells me that you are feeling a little bit out of tune. The sun are always relates to the core center of everyone, the core being, It can also be like the environment is a sunny, happy place, obviously. But I often see it as a card that points directly to who we truly are inside. And it's in reverse. So there is something here about you being out of touch in some way or another with your inner light. Let's put it that way. Your inner light is being obscured in a way. And now I don't know if that is in relation to some of you have fallen for a temptation in the past week or the past month, and you are experiencing some of the negative feelings of that, or it may just be a confirmation of the World card in reverse as well, just saying something is not flowing as I come into the week. I want to manifest something, it's not working, and I am being tempted to do something that is not fully in congruence with my inner integrity somehow. So there is this little play going on this week for you. Now let's see how you pull through this. That's the card that wants to say it. Six of Pentacles, very nice. So here you see the balance returning. The Six of Pentacles is a very balanced, materially very balanced card. And it's just, again, it's a very similar reading as the previous one I did. It really says, if you stick with your integrity and your truth, and you resist the temptation of maybe giving too much of yourself, or not honoring your own feelings, not your own energy levels, not honoring your inner intuition in some ways, then you would get into trouble. But if you do honor it, if you do stick with your integrity, if you don't go for the temptation this week, whatever is going to present itself to you, you will find that balance back again by the end of the week. The Six of Pentacles, very generous, very stable card, where the Pentacles really often relate to material aspects of our life. So it could be property, it could be financial investments, but it also could be anything to do with we can touch and feel. It could be gardening project or even a work project. But it's almost like sometimes this card is a confirmation of something, like a confirmation of receiving the money that you've applied for, receiving the mortgage that you've applied for, or financial support, or maybe a student loan or something like that. Sometimes it comes in like that, but everything, if it feels like the world is upside down when you start the week and you feel out of touch and you really want to start building on something and it's not materializing at the beginning of the week, it really just feels like that will come towards a more positive solution by the end of the week here. But the question here from the Oracle cards is, or the advice is, to really stay truthful. Don't fall for any things that don't feel true to you. You know, if you get an offer of something and it doesn't feel right, don't go for it. There might be the temptation to do it. Always stick with what's right for you, so that you keep your truth and your integrity in place. And also, the really strong message this week is to honor your rhythm. So if you feel a little bit low in energy, then the cards are saying, please honor it. take some time out and recharge yourself. But it could be the opposite, obviously. It could be that you're extremely vibrant, your cycle is at its peak, and you really want to express yourself. Then honor that. Then really allow yourself to express as you need to do, from your truth and your integrity perspective again. So let's have a look at your overall energy from the bottom of the card. Okay. So you've got the Four of Pentacles here. And the Four of Pentacles warns against being too stingy. You know, being a little bit too, because basically it refers over to wanting to hold on to what you have achieved already, and or what you have gained in terms of financial gain or property or anything material. You know, that you want to hold on to it too much. If you look at the lady's face, or the man, the lady, isn't it? She's not wanting to give it away, basically. She's got it now and she's not going to share. And there is a warning here, or not a warning, but just, you know, be careful not to be like that, because you have this generous card next to it, this card where you can give and receive, and the impulse may be, particularly if you have felt out of balance within yourself or within your world for a while, and you are starting to get somewhere and you start to build something, the temptation may be that you want to hold on to it, but actually it says just let it flow here. Just don't be too worried about losing it or giving it, or life will flow as it is, and it's generous like this, you know. So it's just a slight it just indicates that there might be a slight impulse to say, no, I want to hold on to this, I don't want to share it. Actually it's really saying, just let it flow here, you know. And don't be worried too much about losing what you have, because life goes like that. It goes in waves like that. So I hope this makes sense to you, Aquarius, and I wish you a very good week, and I look forward to seeing you soon again. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself. Bye for now.